fit something pretty big in here. Pretty big, but compact. Picked up a new little daily. Needs some love. I've already got it cleaned up and washed up pretty good. The engine bay was filthy. Freaking everything down here was covered in grease. Put a new AC Delco battery in it. It runs pretty good. It has an oil leak on the front timing cover and everything right here. So I already got full gasket kit for the engine coming, timing chain kit. We gotta pull the trans out of it. It's the clutch fork that engages the throwout bearing on the transmission. The little ball that it pivots on is stripped, so it's sliding in and out, and it's causing the clutch to misalign when you're pressing the clutch in and out. So you gotta pop the trans out of it. And since I have to do that, I'm going to throw a clutch in it. I'm going to pop the motor out too. We're going to re-gasket the entire engine, do a new timing chain guides, and just make sure it's going to be bulletproof. Still looking into getting a Weber carburetor for it, because this one is carbureted. It's not the fuel injected one. So kind of tossing up the idea of buying a new Weber. I do have... let's see, it doesn't have power steering, but I have a full power steering kit from what I've just collected over the years. I have two Webers right here. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet, if I'm just going to buy a brand new Weber or try and get the adapter plates and everything for these, or for one of these. I don't know which one's going to be easier. I'm sure getting a whole new one would be easier, because it's going to come with all the adapters, it's going to come with all the hoses, it's going to come with everything you're going to need. So we'll see. But first things first, we got to get the trans out. I think we're going to need to take the back two bolts out of the shifter from the bottom with like a wrench or something. But we're going to need a little more room. So we're going to go ahead and get the rear drive shaft out, the starter, and the trans mount. So that way we can lower the trans as much as we can, so we can try and get the last of the shifter bolts out, and then also make room for getting the bell housing bolts out. How the hell supposed to be able to do this? Okay, this is really tight. Like, I was able to get the transmission off, but I wasn't able to pivot it down. So I'm gonna try and jack up the front of the motor to try and give me some more room right here in the bell housing. So I realigned it back up, got a bolt in it so it's not gonna fall. It's pretty nice. These two-wheel drive transmissions are pretty light. Don't even really need a jack. It's almost like you have to pull the motor to get this trans out. That's might be what we have to do. I'll let you know. Alright, so little update. I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. Got the trans completely unhooked from the motor, but there's just not enough room with that cross member that's stationary in there. You can't unbolt it. There's no way to pivot the transmission out of there. So I'm thinking the only way to get the transmission out is to pull the motor. We're already gonna have to pull the motor anyways, so we might as well just leave it in there. I have it strapped up in there so it's not gonna fall, and then probably just start pulling the motor, and then when the motor's out, it would just slide right out of there. So I think that's gonna be our plan. I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it a night for tonight, and then I might start to do a little bit after work each day. Basically just get the motor ready to pull, and next weekend or something I can get the motor pulled and get going on that. So yeah, all right.
She said she's not attracted to Ronaldo, so she picked her ex.
Bye-bye, smog pump.
Ross hit her several times. Luckily, she's okay.
Alright, what's going on, guys? A little update. We're about to pull the motor out. I have everything disconnected. We are about to test out the tensile strength tester of everything that I did not disconnect. You know, yeah, let's go ahead and pull this thing out and see what we're doing. I got all the motor mounts disconnected, and it should be able to come out. But like I said, I'm sure there's something that's stuck somewhere. Well, motor's out. I think going back in, I'm gonna have to get that manifold off, detached from the exhaust. That's gonna fight me going back in. It fought me coming out. But yeah, so we're gonna get this on an engine stand, and then we gotta pull the truck. I should probably just lift the truck up right here, get the transmission out. Then we're gonna pull this out. I'm gonna degrease and pressure wash the entire engine bay. Just get it all nice and clean, get the suspension all clean. So that way when we go back together, this will be a nice fresh engine bay, fresh transmission. We're gonna get the engine cleaned and paint some stuff and make it all nice looking again. So a lot of you might make fun of me, but if it works, it works. So Got my little car trailer winch hooked to a pole that goes across the doorway, hooked to my truck, because I'm the only one here and I can't get it back in by myself. So yeah, I'm gonna take the parking brake off and get it back up. I got it up as far as I could. It's kind of a hill right here. And pull it in. You saw the motor come out. Went ahead and touched up everything with some spray paint in here, or at least like the frame and everything, painted black. We have a new power steering system and stuff that's gonna go on. I got the transmission all cleaned up. Got all the grease out of the bell housing. Motor pressure washed on the engine stand, nice and clean. You're going to see in the next video, we're going to get that motor all tore apart, do the full gasket kit, the timing chain, get that thing dialed in. Going to do the Healy coil on that trans so we can get the clutch working properly once that goes back in. So that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.